Hello dear students. In today's class we will understand an interesting play, The Collectors, Part 4. The children are in the kitchen. They found something strange about Mrs. Brown. Please open your textbook, students. Page number 48. He opens the cupboard door. Behind it are dials, digital readouts, colored lights and a mass of other electronic equipment. Glenn, what on earth is all that doing there? Wayne, is it some kind of computer? Carol, those things, are they figures or words? Glenn, some kind of foreign language. Tracy, look at all those lights. Dawn, it's real space age stuff. Glenn, what could it be for? Wayne, spying? Glenn, you think so? Carol, close the door, someone's coming. They close the door, but it doesn't quite shut. Pete comes back in. Pete, I think we need help. Carol, what did Mr. Hunt say? Pete, nothing, he couldn't. Wayne, couldn't? Pete, I went quietly. I was a bit scared. The door of the other room was partly open. I saw Mr. Hunt first, sitting there, not moving, staring at nothing. Glenn, you mean he was thinking about something? He was tired. Pete, no, I don't. He was drugged. Miss Swan and Mrs. Jones are the same. I crept a bit closer. Then I could see them too. They were sitting there, blank, as if they would be turned to stone. Carol, and Mr. and Mrs. Brown? Pete, they were looking at them, and I don't know talking. Carol, what were they saying? Pete, no idea. They weren't really talking. It sounded they were just sort of hissing and clicking at each other. Tracy, I want to get out of here. Wayne, I'm getting out right now. He goes to the back door and tries to open it. It is locked. There is no key. Dawn, let me try. No, it just won't open. Glenn, how about the window? Wayne tries the window. Wayne, no chance. It won't move. Tracy, smash the glass. We have got to get out. Carol, here, try Mr. Hunt's walking stick. Use that, Wayne. Wayne tries to break the glass with the stick. Wayne, it won't break. He hits the glass again. It just bounces off. Glenn, let me try. He takes the walking stick and uses it. It's no use. That glass is like steel. Pete, come on. We will see if there is a way out through the front. They begin to crowd towards the kitchen door when Mrs. Brown comes in with a tray of drinks. Here, smash means violently break. Moving on to the explanation. Wayne was curious about the second cupboard. He wanted to know what was inside that larger cupboard. Though Dawn and Tracy warned Wayne not to touch the cupboard, he opened the larger cupboard door and behind it are dials, digital readouts, colored lights and a mass of other electronic equipment. Dawn guessed it might be real space age stuff. They closed the door but it didn't quite shut. At that point, Pete returns and reveals that the three teachers, Mr. Hunt, Miss Swan and Mrs. Jones sat in the other room motionless, staring at nothing. He also shared his doubt with his friends that they are motionless because they have been drugged as they had drunk a cup of tea in the other room. Pete couldn't understand what Browns were talking about because it sounded as if hissing and clicking at each other. The suspicion of the children grew more and more that they decided to get out of that house. But Wayne finds the back door locked and there is no key. When he tries to open the window, it didn't even move. The children tried to smash the glass with Mr. Hunt's walking stick, but it didn't even work out. When the children were looking for a way out through the front, Mrs. Brown comes in with a tray of drinks. Though Mrs. Brown warned the children not to touch the cupboards, Wayne opened a larger cupboard and it didn't quite shut. Will Mrs. Brown punish the children for this mistake? We'll find it out in the next class. Now I'm going to ask you a few questions. Please try to answer it. First one. What did the children find in the larger cupboard? The children found dials, digital readouts, colored lights, and a mass of other electronic equipment in the larger cupboard. Now I am going to end up this class. Bye for now. Thank you. Have a nice day.